Hall of Fame shit, nigga. Keep it. Come on, get out there. Get out there. Good catch, my boy. 5 Unit Nation, man. Number one, man.
Oh my God, run this shit up, man. Let's go home. We found.
What up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of SGDS, Same Goals, Different Struggles. I am your host, Ajay. This is episode number 77. If you are new to my channel, you never heard of me before, I am, how do I explain this? I'm a very unique type of person, y'all. But not for real. I talk politics, I talk sports, I talk relationship, mental health, a little bit of everything, man. Today, yo, and if you are new and you do like what you hear, please leave your comments, click, subscribe, all that for me, please. Today, y'all, I got a few things that I want to talk about. Damn, them geese is fucking with me. So this might be a long episode. Hopefully I won't make it too long, but today, man, I'm gonna talk first about sports. I'm gonna talk college, cause the college football playoff started yesterday. If you watched my last video on episode 77, I gave you my bracket, and we're not starting off too great. Last night Alabama actually came back to win, 34-27. I don't know how the hell Oklahoma allowed them to come back to win. It was 17-0. I didn't get a chance to watch the game because I had to work last night, but from everything I was hearing, it was a pretty interesting game, as you can see. These are some of the highlights from the game. Let's see what we missed last night, y'all, because I definitely can't believe this, bro. I thought Oklahoma was going to come out and actually upset Alabama, really, in my opinion, because everybody I knew, all my homies, they had Alabama winning. So when I got the text that they was losing, I really wasn't paying no attention to it, but to me, man, I think this just shows me Alabama not gonna last long in the playoffs, and Oklahoma got to do some rethinking, bro. Because this was, to me, could have been one of their years to really go far in the playoffs, because they are now 0-5 in the playoffs, and it just shows me, I don't know, man, it might be coaching. I don't know what it could be. Hell, I can't really talk because Florida's not. It had never been to the playoffs, so. For me, man, just it's only so much I could talk about. But that was a great catch. What y'all think? Was that a completed catch, y'all? So as you can see, I think it might have went into halftime 17-0. I do know, like I said, it was up 17-0, and they allowed them to actually come back and win. And it's not like Alabama offense, to me, is just that fucking great. Like, they're not Alabama of old. I don't feel like no team really, not even Georgia. To me, this was one of Georgia's weakest teams, and they still made the fucking playoffs. So that kind of like just did something to me. 4th and 2 on the red zone. Look at that, number 17. And to me, man, like the person I thought that was gonna be like have a big, huge year this year was Ryan Williams for Alabama, number 2. He didn't really have the excellent year that I thought he was gonna have with number 10. Scrambled and what? Nice throw. Damn. Butterfingers looking like the Falcons wide receivers. And if you are wondering why I don't have the sound on, because they will copyright the shit out of this, and I don't have time for that. Good block by Alabama, man. See what I'm saying? Key special team plays coming in effect, bro. They're still so down. They let them come back in the second quarter. I'm thinking they came back in in the second half. These niggas came back in the second quarter. Oklahoma didn't want to win this game, bro. Ain't no way, dog. They couldn't have want to win this game, bro. You ain't no way you had that long 2 or 3 weeks to prepare for this, and you actually blow it out the 17-point lead. Look at the defense. Terrible tackling. Just unexecuted plays, bro. It just look terrible, bro. And Ty Simpson ain't even a great quarterback to me. Nice throw though. Nice throw though. They proved me wrong right there, didn't he? Well, we got 2nd and 15. Good set. See, Alabama, they locked in their key in, man. So I don't know, bro. I gotta see who Alabama play next in the playoffs. I think is it? No, it ain't Texas Tech. Who the fuck they play next? I gotta see who they play next. In a few hours, Miami and Texas A&M play. So I'm about to, I'm about to be locked in all day with college football, y'all. So it was 27-24. Oklahoma was deadly in the game. What a catch. Yo, what's his name? Number 5, Bernard. I would not mind having him as a Falcon wide receiver, bro. And we have done well as Falcons have when they do draft wide receivers. They draft from Alabama, as you can see, Julio, and I'll say Calvin Ridley for that little spin of time that he was there. Like, you feel me? He was a talented wide receiver, so I wouldn't mind having Bernard as one of our wide receivers if he's there in the second round, if we don't make any trades or anything. But that's the end of that one. Hold on, y'all. Stop sharing. Let me go back. So let me ask y'all what y'all think, man, of the game. Did anybody in the comments watch the game, man? How did y'all feel, bro? Let me share this. Let me go back and read some of the highlights from the game. Read some of the stats from the game. All right, y'all. So Ty Simpson was 18 for 29 for 2 touchdowns. Let me see if I can go to box score. Had 232 yards, 2 touchdowns. John Matter was 26 out of 41 for 307 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Not bad. Alabama run game wasn't really excellent this game, but I guess it got the job done. But they're going to have to really work on that. 25 carries, 28 yards is not going to cut it. Yeah, man. Let's see let me see who they play next in the next round. So they play Indiana. All right, though. So who do y'all have winning the next round of this, Indiana or Alabama? If Alabama, so I don't know how Indiana is going to play versus a SEC team, and I don't know how good Indiana really is. But I know I'm sounding crazy right now because I do like their coach, and I do believe that Indiana might be serious, like, because they did beat Ohio State, and they kept Ohio State with a very, very close team. And Ohio State is the reigning college football champion. So I want to see how that game go down. I might stay up to watch that game next week. But y'all let me know who y'all got and win it all in the chat, man, because ain't nobody let me know who y'all teams is. Y'all let me know who your team's in, who you like in the playoffs, who you think is going to win in the playoffs. Before I go to anything, because I'm going to get, so the Jeffrey Epstein file, some of the files did drop, and I am about to get into that in a minute. I'm going to get into, before I do that, though, let's see what NBA talking about. All right, y'all. So last night, the Boston Celtics beat the Heat 129-126. You got Philadelphia beating the Knicks. The Knicks won the what's that bullshit called? I guess the mid-season championship they now do. They won that a few nights ago. I didn't mention that, but congratulations to the Knicks for winning something in the longest time. But congratulations to them. Next game we got is Spurs versus Hawks. The Hawks was looking good. I don't know what happened, but Wembanyama is gonna be it's gonna be a star. And I wonder if they're gonna try to make him the new NBA face of the new NBA. And I say that because LeBron's getting old. You got Steph that's getting old. KD's old, and Anthony Edwards is an American player who don't really want it. I don't see them making Ja the face because Ja be wilding, and Ja really ain't been playing like that. And you really don't. To me, it's these European kids. Like, you got a SGA, you got Luka, you got Wembanyama. I think, honestly, I don't know. I want to know, can somebody that's not from the USA be the star of the NBA? How do y'all feel about that? Can a European player or somebody that's from a different country be the star of the NBA? Y'all let me know in the chats how y'all feel about that. Next game we got is my Bulls. As you can see, like I tell y'all, I do rep the Bulls all the time. These are my team. They actually won 136-125. they the most inconsistent team. I don't know what Billy Donovan is doing with them, but I don't know if we need another star because we got some very talented players from what I've seen, or they might just be young and they still need more time to develop. You never know, but I want to see how that goes, man. I ain't really too sold on Cleveland, and from their record, I've been saying this, and I used to tell my brother Q, I just don't see Donovan Mitchell being able to lead a team to a championship. And I've always said that, and I stand on that until I see something different. Next game, last game we got is Timberwolves versus the Thunders. Timberwolves beat the Thunders 112 to 107. That was like it was a good ass game. Let me see if I can play the highlights from this. See the tip. Shout out Popeyes. I'm just hungry as fuck. All right, y'all. Here go the highlights from that game. And boy, Anthony Edwards is still my favorite player. I know he be on some bullshit personally on his personal stuff, but he's one of my favorite players to watch when I do be watching the NBA. I like SGA too. I like how SGA plays. I like how he focused more on the mid range. That was a foul. The his mid range game. The Thunder's defense is all like they're on point. I remember their center Q used to hate, but he was like he just didn't feel like he was gonna be good. But he fits that team. I mean, he might not be the best center in the league, but he does fit that team. Look at SGA with the three. To me, SGA just growing as a complete player, and I know the Clippers are sick that they let him go, bro, because that could have been the Clippers goddamn championship. Bam, damn! I can't believe I missed that game. 108-107, Minnesota leading. SGA with the drive. That was a good drive either way. Good rebound, Alex Caruso. Jalen. I think I forgot Jalen last name, but his number 8 is also a stud too, bro. Like the Thunders is gonna be good for a very, very long time. Tonight they just couldn't pull it out versus Ant and them. And you gotta watch out for Ant, man. When Ant get in that playoffs, bro. Like I know we a long way from playoff. We ain't even got to the NBA All-Star, but I feel like, bro, they get Ant and one more player, just one more the player like aside him, bro. I think Ant gonna win him a championship too. But we gotta see, man. I wouldn't mind. I don't know. I couldn't see Ant and Ja being together, but if they find one more player, right, to be right by Ja Morant's side, that shit gonna be crazy. Hold on, y'all. Jake Paul. So on to the next thing. Did anybody watch the fight last night? The Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. So I got hella fucking text messages about this shit, and I didn't actually watch it. I'm not really a Joshua. I'm not really a how can I say this? I'm not really a Jake Paul fan like that. I do respect that he does get in the ring and try to, he has gotten better and he has gotten in the ring, so you got to give him that. Let me play some highlights though. Where's this shit at? My bad, y'all. I'm gonna play some highlights from the fight real quick. Here y'all go. Let's see what they looking like. Jake Paul on that bike, boy, move him. Joshua got to cut that ring off. Jake Paul looking like damn, but it real now. Different type of. He was an Olympic champion, so he does have the experience. He does have the pedigree. And Jake Paul to me honestly doesn't need to be in the ring with him, but it's all entertainment now. Look at this shit. Damn, the ring with Mike Tyson for real. All that shit was just bullshit entertainment. But that wasn't an exhibition fight. That was a real ass fight. So Y'all now see the. I mean, we all know if you ever watch boxing, you pay attention. You know the difference between an exhibition fight and a real fight. But them exhibition fights weren't even like amateur fights to me. You feel me? Like, but there they was experienced fights. They was whatever, whatever. But the level of competition experience, bro. Like you fighting UCF fighter, or you fighting an old Mike Tyson who like it's not the same as a young dog, Anthony Joshua, who has a lot to lose in this shit. Bro, Anthony Joshua could not come back to boxing looking the same if he lost to Jake Paul, because you would have been like, bro, how the fuck did you lose? You are the Olympic champion. But let's get this all straight. Anybody got a punch a chance in that ring. We didn't see major upsets. I didn't see major upsets in the shit. You feel me? Like it's different. Everybody, how everybody react, like sparring and fighting in front of a whole bunch of people is totally different. Fighting an exhibition fight and then fighting a pro fight, a real pro fight that's on the line, it's different, bro. I mean, yeah, it's all entertainment, but that shit, bro, it's a gladiator sport, bro. So I do respect Jake Paul for even taking the fight, because I honestly didn't think, I thought this shit was gonna be fixed. That's one reason I don't watch Jake Paul fight, because I think everything is fixed, and I'm a real fighter, so I like to see real shit. The last fight I really watched, because I didn't even get a chance to see the Brian Norman and Devin Haney fight, because I thought I had to order it, but I'm definitely watching the Shakur Stevenson and Tito fight. No, is it? Yeah, Tito fight. Whoever. I forgot old boy name. I got Shakur. My coach got Tito. Don't get me wrong though. Old boy Ken is bad, but I like defensive fighter. I'm a defensive fighter. Uh, I just worry about Shakur hands, right? Shakur like, cause the fighter that he's fighting can box and punch. I don't know if Shakur got the enough power to even, what I mean, like to hurt him. But we never know. You never know. You could get a shot. You could get what is it called? A flash knockout, when you just, it's like a flash. It's not like you hurt or anything. It's just a flash. Like I had plenty flash knockdowns. So it's like you never know. Anybody has a punch of chance when you step in that ring, man. I respect all fighters for even stepping in that ring, especially when you got so many people watching you. People don't understand the anxiety, the shit that goes into all that shit. The weight train. I mean, yeah, weight training, losing weight, running, doing everything, hitting the bag every day. You're mentally preparing your body, but not also your body, your mind. You're supposed to be preparing your mind for war. I will always prepare my body, but I never ever prepare my mind for war. Mind you, ain't no excuses in boxing. You feel me? So I take my losses as a man, but like I really miss the sport sometimes. You feel me? But sometimes I just don't be want to open up those wounds, like those past traumas and stuff like that, because boxing is like it's almost like boxing is like going into like battlefield of war, military. Like you're going to battle, you're going to war. It's a gladiator, brutal sport, mentally on you, physically, mentally, emotionally, and it's a lot, bro. It's a lot that takes out of you and it drains you. And we never really think about all the punishment we take. Like we do this shit, and we do this shit a lot of times. People do this shit for free. Like a lot of these kids be boxing, they be taking all this punishment. They doing it for a set goal to be champion one day. But some of us don't even make it to that level. Some of us don't even, you feel me? I done seen top rated fighters become sorry ass pros. You feel me? So it just all depend on your work ethic, your environment, how hard you pushing yourself. You know what I mean? And now you got so many ways where you can become a star without a promoter. Because look at Jay Paul. Jay Paul wasn't even in there. You feel me? He was shit on YouTube or whatever. And I'm gonna get into like how YouTube has like, that's why I'm gonna talk about this Charleston White. Charleston White dropped the interview with Say Cheese. It's supposed to be his last interview with them, but I don't believe that. But with Sean, but I don't believe that. But the knowledge that he was just giving really made me question a lot of things about myself and what I'm doing with this. So I'm gonna play that in a minute. But let's get to this Jeffrey Epstein files, man. So they dropped some things from the Epstein files. Some things was new, some things we already been told and seen before. Before I even get into the files, I'm gonna show y'all some of the pictures if you haven't been on the website yet to look it up. Here are a few of the pictures. So they're blurring out. Hold on. They're blurring out some of the females on there. I'm guessing these are the people that was in the cases that he had and all this shit. So they're not obligated. They can't show their faces or whatever. But it was a lot of shit. But goddamn, I've seen a lot of pictures of your ex-president on there, not Trump. That's what's so crazy. I ain't seen one picture of Trump yet. And I'm like, bro, I hate this game we playing, bro. Like, politics is some bullshit. Here go Bill. What the fuck does Bill have on? Hillary about to hurry up and file for divorce. Here go Bill. I don't know if that's Bill. I think that's Jeffrey. No, that is Bill, I think. I know that's Jeffrey, and then there'll go another one of the women that probably was in the cases. Here go Bill, Jeffrey Epstein. Is that Robert Williams? Damn, that look like Robert Williams. I know that ain't Robert Williams. That's Mrs. Doubtfire. I ain't gonna say that. That might be though. But these are some of the pictures that they put out yesterday, y'all. Y'all let me know in the chat how y'all feel, bro. What y'all thinking? What? Oh, that's a cigar. I'm about to say. Look at that nigga in that blunt. What the fuck has really been going on? And who are these people that they blur, y'all? Do y'all even care to know, bro? All right, y'all. So how y'all look at the Bill? Bill just relaxing, chilling, having him a ball, ain't thinking about shit. And I'm trying to figure out what period of time was this Bill? Was this when he was in office chilling like this, and he knew everything that was going on with his buddy? And the question is this, right? And I'll be telling y'all this. It's something that they're not. There's a lot of shit that they're keeping out. They're not dropping out, and they probably just destroyed. I want to know what the fuck the pictures is with Trump. Because I know Trump was around this motherfucker too, acting the fool. So I know he's in a lot. Like, we seen pictures of Epstein and Trump. But why are we not seeing them right now? Why? I want to see more pictures of that. Because I knew Bill was in these shit. Look at Bill. Another picture of Bill. Another picture of the woman. I don't know who that woman is, but Hillary is nowhere in sight. She must have been getting dick down from somebody else. There go another picture of Jeffrey Epstein. I'm believing these are the people that was underage. I'm just going to say that. Or the women that might have just don't want to be shown. I don't know why they have them blocked out, because they don't look young from the pictures that I'm looking at. But I might be wrong. I'm sorry. I can't really see them. So, and I'm going to be real with you, bro. I'm trying to figure out. I need to do more research on Jeffrey Epstein, because I'm like, bro, how the fuck did he what was he that became this big ass person that he had become? Because I really didn't pay him no motherfucking mind. Like, but that's just not my cup of tea. That wasn't my thing back then. But I'm trying to figure out, I understand more about Jeffrey Epstein, and figure out why is he so powerful and he's around all these celebrities. Because I really don't know too much about him, his personal shit, other than he got locked up for goddamn being a pedophile and all that type of shit. Now, who's this? Who's the women that he, these are women that probably was people that he have in his case. I'm gonna try to look up the files too, or the court files. This zesty ass picture. Look at this shit. Winnie the Pooh. Don't know who this is. Jeffrey Epstein, Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, bro. It's a lot behind this. A lot behind this, y'all. Y'all tell me how y'all feel. Does this change anything? Do y'all care? Do you believe that there's more behind this? That's why I said this woman. I've seen this woman. I don't know if that was his wife or what, but I've seen her a few times in these pictures, and I don't know who the hell this is. Nah, y'all see, I kept a few black people out of these damn things, but it was one person that was very well. Never mind. Speaking of the devil, I didn't even know this picture was up here, but as you know, this is MJ. Rest in peace, MJ, Jeffrey Epstein. Next picture. I tried to keep all the black people out of this shit, but apparently it didn't work. There's somebody else. They blurred out with Jeffrey Epstein. I already played that one. And here go another picture. Him writing a check for somebody. So let me get to the video real quick, because I got some more stuff that I want to talk to y'all about this stuff. Let me see something. All right, y'all, hold on.
Capitol Hill correspondent Ryan Nobles, who's following all this for us. Ryan, I know this is a ton to go through, but so far, what are the big top lines here? Like, what have we seen?
Well, it's a lot of photos, Agati, and a lot of photos of very famous men who we knew had interacted with Jeffrey Epstein in the past. These are the first time we've seen some of these images. There's a whole lot of pictures of Bill Clinton, who, of course, has repeatedly said that he had no interaction with Jeffrey Epstein in terms of his criminal activity. But we also saw pictures of the pop star Michael Jackson. There's a photo of the billionaire Richard Branson and also the rock star Mick Jagger. And then there are just hundreds of thousands of pages of court documents, of media clippings and different articles. But in its aggregate, there isn't all that much that is really revealing the kind of, explosive information that I think many of the survivors and the victims of the Epstein controversy were looking for tonight.
Yeah, speaking of, like, what have we not seen, either because we haven't gotten to it yet or because it's redacted here?
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole lot that just is not showing up. And there are pages and pages of this material that are completely blacked out. And oftentimes in government documents that are released to the public, you'll see significant swaths of a page redacted. In some cases, there are entire PDFs in which the entire page of the PDF, each page of that PDF is just a big black box. And so that's already raising questions from the members of Congress that demanded that this information be released. They want to know what is in those redactions, or at the very least, why the Department of Justice chose to redact that material. They've just provided very broad lines as to why they chose to redact certain things and not redact other things. So there's going to be a lot of questions from members of Congress as to how that decision process came to be, and whether or not some of that stuff can actually be made public in the spirit of the law.
And Ryan, these Clinton pictures, I mean, we see people's face blurred. We know that the DOJ had specific instructions only to redact victims or minors. We also know that there was talk about having the Clintons come testify in person about some of all this before Congress. What is the latest on that?
So as it stands in terms of the congressional investigation, which is separate from this release of information from the Department of Justice, the House Oversight Committee did postpone the deposition that was supposed to take place this week. It's now scheduled to take place in early January. The Clintons have said that they do not believe that they are relevant witnesses in this investigation, that they knew nothing of Epstein's crimes, and that they should not be forced to answer these questions. Republicans on the House Oversight Committee disagree. They still believe that both Bill and Hillary Clinton should come in and be deposed, and that is scheduled for early January. Whether or not they show and run the risk of being in contempt of Congress is still an open question. But in a statement tonight, a Clinton spokesperson reiterated the fact that Clinton had nothing to do with Epstein and his crimes, and said that this is basically an attempt by the Trump administration to detract from the fact that they're not being fully transparent with the Epstein files.
As for the fact that this is not everything, and we know that it's not everything, despite that deadline being written into law, what are lawmakers saying about that?
Well, there are some, Gotti, that are outright saying that the Department of Justice is breaking the law. There are a number of aspects to this release that Congress specifically said needed to happen by midnight on Friday. First of all, they were explicit that everything had to be released by today. The Department of Justice already saying that it could take 2 weeks for this information to roll out. There was also a specific search function that had to be available to anyone that used the material. That initially didn't work. It does appear to be working on some level now. But Ro Khanna, who's one of the two members of Congress who pushed to have the law passed that required the Department of Justice to release this information, is raising serious questions as to whether or not there needs to be repercussions for how the Department of Justice is handling this. Take a listen.
What I'm calling for in terms of a constructive next step is for Todd Blanche or Pam Bondi to get in front of the country, to share the timeline for the full release, to share the explanations of the redactions, and to let the country know what they can expect. They have not been transparent, and that's why that's people's biggest concern on this, that they're hiding things.
And so whether or not that leads to Bondi or Blanche coming before Congress remains an open question. Keep in mind that Republicans still control the House. They are the only ones that have the ability to issue a subpoena to force Blanche or Bondi to appear in front of one of these committees and answer these questions. So both Kana and Massey, Tom Massey, who's the Republican who helped authored that bill, said today that they do not believe the Department of Justice is complying with the release that we saw here tonight, Gotti.
Now let's go over to NBC News Chief Capitol Hill correspondent Ryan Nobles, who's following all this for us. Ryan, I know this is a ton to go through, but so far, what are the big top lines here? Like what?
All right, y'all. As y'all can see, I felt like I said, I believe they weren't releasing everything anyway. So I'm not even gonna go through everything like I plan on doing, because even when I looked at the videos, they were just videos of him and of Epstein being in jail and shit. Like, and then they had pictures of certain celebrities, but it was none of your president right now. It was just none. Like, to me, like I said, I already said, I know they hiding more shit, but you would think that since Congress ordered the office to release everything, that they would release everything. But that's just to show you that they do what the fuck they really want to. They not really ran by it, like who you think they're being run by. And I think there's a lot more people, a lot of politicians, and shit, it might be some people from Israel that was fucking with Jeffrey Epstein during that period of time. It's probably a lot more shit they just don't want to know go out. Because you heard Trump said that he loved Israel. You don't think these people probably was in bed with Jeffrey Epstein and knew about all the little essay that was going on? And I'm gonna go back to, like, during that period of time, I believe Trump was a Democrat. Because he was a Democrat for so long, but I don't know when he stopped. But he was a Democrat during that period of time. So y'all gotta, like, we really, like, I'm gonna look more into it. I'm gonna keep up with the information that's going on, but I'm not gonna waste y'all time with it today, because apparently they haven't released everything that I wanted to see, or even any good information. It's just some stuff they blurred out, and it's whatever. But I'm gonna get on to really this Charleston White interview with on saycheese, and it's just the information that he was giving out that I really felt home to, because I've been really going through a lot, just even doing this social media stuff. I've been really just questioning and what I'm doing wrong, feeling like I'm doing something wrong, feeling like, where's my brain at with this? What do I really want to do? Matter of fact, before I get into that, I want to start by saying this, because it will go into what I'm saying. Charlemagne actually got a deal, y'all, a $200 million deal with iHeart, right? And congratulations to Charlemagne. Charlemagne signs a $200 million iHeart deal. And his Black Effect, the people that's under Black Effect, I believe, is going under that too. The nine-figure agreement keeps him on the Breakfast Club while expanding his Black Effect podcast. Let's see. Charlemagne the Guy is locked in with iHeart with at least 5 more years. The radio personality signed a contract with the company for $200 million, keeping him on the Breakfast Club with co-host DJ Envy and Jess Hilarious, who took over after Angela Yee left in 2022 for her own show. The show is a top 50 podcast. I didn't even know it was a podcast. I thought it was a radio show. When I was looking at doing my new deal with iHeart, I was like, I don't want to just be talented. I want to create this podcast network. I want to create the BET for podcasting. Charlemagne, $200 million contract established him as a podcast royal, putting him in the leads with the likes of Joy Rogan and Alex Cooper, who famously earned tens of millions from their podcast annually. When he's not on camera, asking extremely bold questions in an interview or going viral and heated exchanges with guests, Charlemagne has been scaling his business. His BET of podcasting come with the Black Effect, a podcast network hosting a healthy range of shows. So far, it has debuted more than 60 shows total and has become a key part. He is inspired by the media moguls like Oprah and Tyler Perry. Let me ask y'all this, right? Do y'all feel like we benefit from this, like as far as the opening up doors for this? Because I have a theory with this, right? Like, you got Charlemagne, who doing a great job. But then you also got a Joe Budden who's independent. I believe Joe Budden only his deal, he has full control over it, but he partners with Spotify and stuff like this. Hold on, y'all.
Can serve as our support system or our obstacle. How we control our peace when living in an unsupported environment? How can we do that, especially during a time like this when we can't go anywhere else?
Wow, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. You have to reevaluate your circle, and coming out of this, you might need a whole new circle if that's the way your circle is making you feel. Because I've been blessed enough to have had obstacles and have had adversity in my life, even over the past few years, and I really realized who was down for me. I really realized who my circle of trust was. So maybe that's why a situation like this could be potentially happening to you, to let you know, man, that circle you got, it's not really a circle at all. It's a circular firing squad. And, you know, all of y'all are shooting at each other as opposed to, you know, lifting each other up and empowering each other. So, man, if you're in a situation where you even got to question your circle at a time like this, maybe that's one of the things God is showing you right now, that you might need to change your circle.
Absolutely. And just refresh. Charlamagne, thank
all about.
It is.
Thank
Everything
Oh, shit.
has to happen over. We have to
Yep.
like you said, go in, see what's in there, sit with it.
Yep.
We're all in this together. And speaking of that, thank you for taking the time today to share with us, to be open with us, to be vulnerable, to talk to the community. We appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
All right, y'all. So I'm gonna speak on this real quick, right? I've been having problems trying to balance out how I want to expand my business, right? It's been a lot going on to my mind about this business shit, bro. Just how I want to do things, my circle, if I want to keep just doing me, or do I want to start trying to get back to invite people on my podcast. And I'm 50-50 on it, yo. Because one, I don't really feel like nobody fuck with me but my people that you see that's on here. Like I don't really feel like nobody fuck with me, so I don't even want to waste my time. But then as a businessman, right, like I was thinking about the deal Charlamagne took, and I'm like, man, am I missing out on opportunities? Because I get on here, right, and for the first few years, I ain't never take it serious. I ain't really care about how I look. I ain't care. I still don't care about that, but I didn't care about, when I say look, I didn't care how it came off. I didn't care about doing an intro. I didn't care about, like I was putting music on here playing and I kept getting copyrighted. Like I didn't take none of it serious, so I kept losing pages. A lot of my social media pages, like my social Instagram, I lost that because of something I did on Facebook. A lot of shit I have lost, like hella followers. I put hella money into my brands. I put hella money into my clothing line. Brother, it like, I asked y'all, do y'all see anybody really still support my clothing brand? And I know I had it down, but do you see anybody resharing? Like, it's not the same no more. You feel me? And I don't want to, like, even when I start my shit back up, I don't even think I'm going to approach it the same way I did. Like, I'm just on a whole nother rebranding. I'm on a whole different level, a different mindset than I should have been. A long time ago. I should have been on this, because I wasn't generating really no money from what I was doing. I was spending more money, thinking I was going to end up seeing the money back. But bro, I really wasn't benefiting from this. So now I had to really evaluate how I was doing my business and what I should do better, because I'm questioning every day and I'm stressing myself out about it, because man, bro, I'm tired of funding everything. Like, that's what's getting me right now, because I love being independent. Then I think about, damn, bro, like, I'm tired, fam. Like, ain't none of this shit real. Like, even when I'm marketing and doing, like, paying for ads, right? People think that shit is fake and I'm buying views and shit like that. So it's like, bro, none of this shit is real to me. Like, everything just feels fake. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Sometimes I feel like I'm doing everything wrong. Even when it might seem like I'm doing right to some people, but I be feeling like, man, this shit just don't feel right. Nothing feels right. So I'm questioning every day, am I doing this right? Should I do this? Should I do something different? And then it's like, you get on here, right? And you be like, should I just focus on me? Should I focus on trying to better the community? Should I be just giving a message? Like, bro, I could do so much, right? In my head, like I overthink about so much shit, and I really, really don't be knowing where to go with this shit. And I don't have too many people to talk to because I don't fool with a lot of people, and everybody ain't in my position. And if they was, you would see them. And a lot of people don't take this shit serious, so they look at me and they be like, damn, bro, you go through so much. You got your kids, you got your mom, you got to take care, you got, you know what I mean? You got so much, and you are literally still doing it. Mind you, I take a sacrifice. I don't even buy myself nothing. I sacrifice everything that I've done so I could build my business, build my brand for them, my kids, my family. But bro, like, I'm just at a standstill now. Even when I see I'm getting like my hours up on YouTube, right? You would think that would excite me. And I'd be like, all right, I see where it is going. And don't get me wrong, I'm appreciative. But it's something inside of me, bro. I don't know if it's anything to just really work on or let go. But it's like, man, I wanna expand. I wanna open up more doors and opportunities. And this is really what this Charleston White this interview was about. It really got me thinking, like, everybody getting new deals, everybody doing this and everybody that, and everybody ain't gonna last doing this YouTube thing. And I'm not the one to drift off and just follow the crowd, right? Because I could have been started a YouTube page a long time ago. I just didn't never care about this. I was always trying to, you know what I mean? I didn't even want to be the face of none of it. Like, my brand, I didn't really want to be the face of for years. That's why I was always paying brand ambassadors to market my brand. To be honest, bro, I don't even know if that shit really worked or not. It worked in a sense, but then at the sense, it's like you feel like people be hating on you, or like they don't want to support you because you black owned, or you just a black person, or you just this and that. Like, I can have the same shit, bro, as Ralph Lawrence or Louis or anything, but the brand, the name ain't there yet. And they don't understand how much time and effort and shit I be putting into this shit. On top of that, bro, I got kids that look up. I mean, I got people that depend on me. So this shit, bro, like all this shit I be talking about, all just trying to be creative with finding new video, through things to talk about, trying to talk about mental health, trying to just keep us updated with politics. Bro, my mind be so gone that I really gotta sit down, and I'm just thinking about taking a week off from doing this, right? I don't even know if I can no more, but I'm gonna try to take at least a few days off to really just sit down and think about what I want to do with my business, my life. Is this shit even worth it? Should I look into more brand businesses, brand deals? Like, cause I've had shit sent from TikTok and other people in brand, and I never took it serious. Like, I'll do it, but I didn't market it like I should have. You feel me? Like, I should have put more effort into trying to do that, trying to build my name, my business, and building brands. I mean, having brands that want to send me stuff because they enjoy my content. And I don't even be on here trying to be entertaining sometimes, like all rowdy and putting a negative light on here. I really be out here trying to get game and teach. But I feel like when that's gonna always go overlooked, when the bad and the negative is always outweigh the positive. Like, I go through a lot of shit just, you feel me, just to get my content up out of there. And it's just a whole bunch of bullshit that comes with this. But let me get into the video real quick, the first one.
Everybody in the industry. I'm probably 2 phone calls away from the president. 1 phone call away from Kanye. Everybody in the industry. I'm probably 2 phone calls away from the president. 1 phone call away from Kanye West. Nigga, what I'm saying is, I'm done with YouTube interviews. I done got too big for it. So yeah, that's what I'm saying, nigga. I done got beside myself. But I understand y'all don't recognize my value too. It's questions that nigga never been asked about me. Because it keeps me with the internet questions. So when I sit back and I look at all these people that says my name on your platform, they're nobodies. I'm the biggest thing that sits on Say Cheese TV. Everything else is beneath me, for number-wise, sales-wise, face-wise. Yeah, you was somebody back then. I'm doing 4 billion on TikTok today. So I don't see Say Cheese TV as an ally. I see you as a friend. But this platform is not an ally to my brand. My agency says it. Nigga, you know how much money you can make just sitting and say Cheese TV just to film my comedy show while I'm on tour? Friend, there's some extra money. Free. I ain't got to pay you nothing, nigga. Just come do the show. You can take this, nigga, and make this a vault where we can go over to Netflix. Friend. So I'm saying, yeah, son, cotton, my friend. But nigga, we need business allies. So what I did, I said, nigga, let me go create a black alliance. Let me go get 6 or 7 months. So nigga, I went and got all the black big YouTuber names. And said, nigga, let's create an alliance. We'll be bigger, better, stronger.
Boom! My prize picks lineup is going off, Marshawn. Feels good to be right. Unlike that time you did that.
But nigga, this ain't for me if you want to grow. Or anybody else if they want to grow. It's about growth. And I'm growing. So shit, nah, nigga, it's growing. But nigga, I had a reality check. Nigga, car shut down for 24 hours. And I got to see what it felt like to be poor again. With no help. This was gonna happen if you fall. They go from your friends, your partners, your childhood, all these different people, just like you can't think now. So I had a reality check, nigga. Ain't no friends in this industry.
I mean, you said people sit on this couch and talk about you. It's
Yeah.
only, for one, I let you sit on. You sit here and we talk about whatever. That's fine. But the minute somebody comes on Say Cheese and they say your name, it's a problem. It shouldn't be that.
I know.
Oskino said your name, it's whatever. That shit started from Gilly.
But listen, hold on. But Say Cheese TV asked the questions for my name to be said.
No, go back and watch the old Oskino interview, the last one. He said, I'm forgiving everybody. He said, the only person I'm not forgiving is Charleston White. That came out of his mouth.
So let me just say
we weren't
this.
even
hold on.
I wasn't even thinking about you, bro.
I understand that. But guess what my partner Say Cheese, what my nephew Aiden Ross gonna do? Hey, guys, make sure y'all cut that. We're not even gonna create that segment because we know what he's gonna do. We know he gonna respond. So when Charleston say something, make sure y'all edit that. None of that, homie, because you want your brands to come. See, right now, it's cool when I didn't know better. Now I know better. So you do better. I'm saying, I ain't said that nigga name. Why would I say bother him and I ain't talking about him?
You dissed his son.
I didn't diss his son. I was asked about his son. I didn't even hear about it when I was asked about it. Remember? I said, oh, he did? Where can I go find it at? I didn't know it was his son's anniversary or Meek Mills did that about his son. I was responding to a question that was asked about him and Meek Mills and Meek liking his son because those are the internet questions. So I responded to it. So I don't come on here and talk about nobody. I answer questions. See the difference? See the difference?
Not really, because y'all be on Aiden Stream talking about some bullshit.
No. I don't attack nobody on Aiden Stream. We do kid gay shit on Aiden Stream. So it's kind of gayish on Aiden Stream. Nobody's gonna die from that. But if you say something on here about me, I'm gonna make sure me or you die. Because I'm gonna poke your buttons. I ain't got nobody dead in my family to be affected by. Nobody. And what I don't even watch what he say about me. I don't watch what nobody say about me. I just see the title. And based on the title, that says everything. I don't even look at the video. They watch my video. I don't watch nobody's video. But I got some people that fuck with me, gonna make sure the edit room never hear what goes on in an interview because they're pre-recorded. To keep the peace amongst the mindset, right? So I understand that. Nigga, what he mentioned to me for? And I ain't talking about him. All the shit I got going on all year long.
He said this interview, he said I'm forgiving everybody.
But but hold on, so why I need to know he ain't forgave me? I'm gonna edit that because guess what I know this gonna do? When I put Charleston's name in the title, out of this whole video, why Charleston's name is in there? And Charleston is probably what? Maybe 2 minutes of a 2-hour video? Why my name in the title? Because it pits Charleston and that name against each other. And guess what I did? Let me give them what they asking for. This is what they want. I know this is what they want. Cause nigga, why put Charleston in the video if the video is not about Charleston? It's about forgiveness.
Because the same way when I interview you about other people, I put their name in. It's no different.
No. You put their name in it because it does what? Clickbait for views. If I'm talking about this person for 1 minute, there's more substance in 2 hours than put that in the title. Charleston White explains, but if you say goes off on that person, no, I'm not going off. He's not going off on me. He's saying, I forgive everybody but Charleston. But if you put that in the title, I don't know if you forgive me or not. I just see my name in the title. I'm not clicking to look at the description or nothing. And nobody does. That's why people clickbait. There's a tactic that's used. It's a tactic that's used for views. I understand this. It's not the title. The title in the description is supposed to display what the content is about. That's why we gotta wait so long for it to turn this color. That's why when they turn this color, it goes this color. That's why it's the numbers are slowed down. Homie, there are people that studying this. I'm one of them, my nigga. I ain't just saying this to be saying this to you, nigga. Much as we talk, nigga, I'm trying to give you game. But your arrogance and my arrogance won't let you receive the game.
No, I'll tell you, I'm not arrogant at all, bro.
Sure you are.
I'm a student of the game.
Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Nigga, you're clickbaiting titles for views. You're not understanding the power of the title and thumbnail. I can show you how. Because when you look at Say Cheese TV title, it's a 3rd grade title. When you look at everybody else's title, it looks like a book title, a newspaper title.
And that's why they don't do as many views as us.
Okay, fam.
I'm just letting you know.
Well, homie,
but when you were on your come up and it worked for you, it wasn't a problem.
Hold on. Say Cheese TV is not on the come up. It is a brand.
No. I said when you were on the come up and I did it for you and it worked, it wasn't a problem.
No. You didn't do it for me. You interviewed me and I got on here and became polarized.
Yeah, and I never. No. I had to shut somebody up. I had to shut somebody.
You're missing what I'm saying. I'm saying your title hurts your people more than it helps anybody else. Any of them, whether that's me, Oshino, whoever sits here. Okay. Your title and thumbnail kills the viewership, the value of this is what I'm telling you. Because we're not learning that aspect of it. This is what I'm telling you. You're trying to, I'm not putting you down. I'm saying, nigga, when you get to a certain level, Sean, and they say, hey man, we want to put a liquor brand deal on here. Let me just say this.
You see, that's what I was talking about when I be questioning everything. Like, I do a lot of cussing. I know I be tripping on here, but that doesn't take away from my intelligence and how I don't look to go get rappers to talk about certain beefs or try to start certain beefs on my channel. You get what I'm saying? Like, I get what Charleston was trying to say. Like, you go to this channel and you know it's going to start a mess. You know it's going to start, like, it's going to start bringing you down in a negative light. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't really, you're not looking for an intelligent conversation when you go to Say Cheese. And that's not to down him or nothing, but that's just not the energy or not the way he puts out. It's always some drama, or it's always somebody about to go through this, somebody yelling. We are pointing, and that's how the picture looks. Like, these look like some unintelligent brothers who probably smart as hell. Like, if we applied the game and stop trying to look for shortcuts or stop trying to think that we have to look for this type of engagement, if we really invest in ourselves, or if, like Charleston said, we come together, but a lot of us don't want to be, it's always got to be, we're selfish as black people. Like, we always got to be number one and nobody else could be by that. My only problem with Charleston is I don't like how he boosts up the other side so much. And when I say that is because just because they giving you the game, they might trying to control you in the same way too. Oh, I'm going to give him this money so he won't give out this information no more. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm going to do this. Now, it could be a catch-22 because I'm going to be real with you. A lot of the information I have learned, bro, it ain't been from my people. And it's sad to say because they don't give me nothing. They don't want to give me that information. Like, and I really had to go grind. It's only a few people that, and I'm talking about with this, not anything else. I'm just saying with the internet shit, when it comes to business and everything. But a lot of this stuff I learned about business and marketing was from me working at these 9-to-5 jobs and being the manager there and running around just doing stuff. You get what I'm saying? Like, asking questions, paying attention, understanding. Now this is a different type of business. I gotta understand. Just from watching that, I gotta do better with my business. I gotta learn how this internet game really work without losing myself, because I do it And yeah, I got monetized, whatever, but I lost a lot of money behind it because of stuff I post or just stuff that I put out, not really thinking about it, not even caring what I'm putting out, not understanding the platform I have. Like, we take this stuff for granted, and it's hard to get here. A lot of people wish they had 19K or 18K followers on Facebook. They wish they had, almost 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. Like, bro, this shit hard. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to get up every day and think of some content to create. And so you spend a lot of these YouTubers, they need people to come to their channel to have it to boost it up. Like, bro, I ain't looking for nobody no more to come to my channel. I don't even care if I have a guest on here ever again no more. Like, yeah, I miss my brothers and stuff like that, but I understand they got their own life to do. I gotta keep pushing. I gotta keep growing this page. I gotta keep doing what I gotta do to be the one. And I've always been that way, you feel me? Like, it's some real prophets out here in this world. And we get shitted on. And I'm not comparing us to nobody. I'm not trying to compare us to Jesus. No, I'm just saying, bro, like, it's some real people out here that know how to teach. And we don't really I'm speaking to my community, the black community. We always get in defense mode when somebody really be trying to give us game. Like, real life game. Like, we'll take game from another culture, Jewish, white person, Mexican. But when it comes from us, we get defensive. And it's sad because it's like, bro, I want to see you win. And it get to a point where you get to a point where your own people screw you over, and you don't even give a fuck no more if they win or not. Let they ass stay over there with the rappers. Let they ass stay over there with all the toxic shit. Let they ass stay over there with the Zeus Entertainment and all that all that shit that don't even matter. That put us in a bad light. That show us that we just intelligent. That's all we're good for, bro. Like, I ain't got time for that shit, bro. How I carry myself. Like, I wanted to slap the shit out this girl today that came in my car playing, talking about I look like a light-skinned Drewski. Bro, don't ever fucking play with me, dog. I don't even like to play like that, bro. Like, we ain't even, and that's no diss to him. I just don't, bro, I don't want to be looking like nobody or compared to nobody. It's hard enough to goddamn grow my name when you got to share it with a goddamn famous football player who played for the Eagles. So every time I Google myself, it's me. And then, like, I had to spell my name different, Ajay, because he's the bigger brand. He's the bigger name. So in my eyes, and I don't get mad at that shit. I don't get mad at that. I'm trying to figure out me and how I can expand my business, how I can open up doors for other people too as well, because that's what I want to do without losing myself. I'm always thinking, like, if I take this partnership, if I do this deal, if I do this, will I be losing myself? Will I be selling out my culture? And I'm at the point now, should I even give a fuck? Because y'all wouldn't even give a fuck about me. And now I gotta ask myself, well, my brother used to ask me, what am I really doing this shit for? And that shit, a lot of time, bro, I be up in the air. Because I used to do it to really give back from the trauma and all the knowledge and all the shit I learned. It's just going through life. And the only people that really seem like they listen is when I'm working. I'm talking to, like, older people. You feel me? Like, I pay attention to my analytics. If you look at how my thumbnails and how the titles have changed from when I first started to now, those are me doing this. There's only one person I let do a thumbnail, and it's probably with me and CJ on there. You can see how it looks with that. But everything else I do. Now, it might not always be correct, but everything I do, I put in the time. And I think I really need a team behind me. If I had the money, I would put a team behind me. Like, I really would, because I'm really getting tired of doing everything myself, just like finding the information, clipping. You got to upload a video. You got to do this. But then it's like, it's a lot of motherfuckers who hire people that can't do this. They don't know how to, set everything up, how your business running, or being able to understand how the algorithm work. Like, bro, I'm not even good at this shit yet, bro. I'm still learning. I got to do a lot more studying in 2026 to grow this brand to where I want to be. You get me? Like, I would love to have a $200 million partnership deal, but it would have to be a partnership where I still own all my rights, copyrights, and everything, where I'm not giving away my freedom. I'm not giving away my say-so. I can't do that. But let me get into the next video.
He can do a lot that he don't understand. You, nigga, but you don't understand. Nigga, man, nigga, you the new No Limit, but you don't know. Your paintbrush. Your paintbrush, nigga. Your first initial paintbrush. Yeah. I don't go off no more. I don't go off no more. I explain. And I get mad when people make me go off because they won't let me explain. If you let me explain, I got one of the most positive interviews that you can find. But if I go off, everybody's on alert. You sound the alarm. So a lot of people with intellectual minds, when we normally get 1 million, will shy away. He going off. The old nigga said this morning in front of the world, I listen, boy, when you talking that talk, I listen to you. But when you talking that bullshit, the title says it's bullshit. And if you let me explain, it's never bullshit. Never. So nigga, nigga, this is why God got me by myself. My friends and everybody don't understand. And nigga, y'all think I'm just talking just to put you down? I ain't never put you down. Nigga, I'm trying to give game. Nigga, to give it because I want to look around and see familiar faces. And nigga, I don't see no familiar faces at this level. Nigga, I get booked wins at $15,000 for being with Ben. Nigga, these streamers is putting the nigga up and nigga, we above the weather. Nigga, ain't nobody I know up here. Yeah, that's what they mean by it's lonely at the top. Because your friends keep you where you keep keeping me, nigga, 3 years ago. But 3 years ago, nigga, 3 years, you know how much I done said since then? Your people won't let you grow. I ain't that same nigga 3 years ago. Nigga, I wasn't wearing this kind of shit 3 years ago. Look at these Louis, nigga. I wasn't wearing this shit 3 years ago. This ain't the same nigga, nigga. This ain't the same nigga.
Yo, that's funny. You
and so I'm saying,
designer, bro.
And nigga, I'm saying to you, nigga, come on, let's grow. You stagnant. Nigga, I told you, say, nigga, start back doing something new. You doing the same, come back to the cat with 3 niggas talking. Come back to that. Nigga, this getting old. Everybody on your platform going off. And by the way, it's just not Charleston. When you think you got a good interview, that's what you put. Goes off. They didn't show me that. They showed me mine. I went and looked at everybody's. Because I want to have knowledge and information. So it's everybody's. So after I got through looking at yours, I went and looked on everybody that I do podcasts with. And they all do that. It's more, you have to understand, homie, this whole thing, Google AdSense, was set up to be advertiser friendly. But because black people love clickbait and their audience loves mess, they give them mess as a title. But the interview don't be mess.
You got a real people in sometimes.
No, you don't. The brand already has them, but you don't have to do that anymore. In the beginning, yeah.
For new fans sometimes.
There's no new fans for Charleston. You either hate him or you love him at this point. But what do we love? Everybody loves the intellectual side. Even the dumb niggas love the intellectual side. Man, I'll be giving some game. You never get the intellectual side because of the title only draws that side. You won't even try a most positive title with substance to see if it works.
We have hundreds and hundreds of titles.
I've looked at it.
With Charleston White saying explain.
I've looked at it. I've actually went down. It doesn't. You're not doing a comparison.
Boom! My prize picks lineup is going off, Marshawn. Feels good to be right. Unlike that time you did it.
You talking dumb, stupid niggas. This one over here get intellectual, law enforcement, dumb, stupid niggas. That's why I got 11 million. I don't think I can look at one saycheese TV and see 11 million. Go over here, this one got 8 million. So I'm saying, with the intellectual Charleston, they get the dumb, stupid nigga shit too. But if you get a title to the dumb, stupid nigga, that's all that comes. Based on the title. You keep trying to argue. I'm saying, homie, this is what I'm saying. Most black people who interview me didn't go to school to know English classes. So when they write this title, it's not appeasing and appealing. So it's put in a different class and category based on the look of the title, not the wording. The look of the title is everything capitalized like it would look on a newspaper or on a book cover. That's 30% of it. That's 30% of it. The thumbnail. Does the thumbnail look criminal? Homie, that matters. I swear. But you said, oh man, you're not making a comparison because you're satisfied with what this is doing and producing for you. It's doing a great job. But if you're looking to grow, then you're not satisfied with what you're doing. I'm saying, nigga, I'm growing and this shit is working. But this is not satisfying with the knowledge you have. Homie, I've been on some major platforms. I'm seeing the difference, homie. How they can get these numbers and why this one, and it's the same person. It's how you package it and how you present it. How you package it and how you present it. How we package it and present it, YouTube puts it all the way down at the bottom. And it's 9 billion people we missing that haven't seen it because where they places us based on the title and the thumbnail. It's the reason why, homie, the news, every picture they'll never show it happy in a criminal picture. It's the reason why we do the same thing to ourselves. And that's what they determine. That CPN and all that shit, that's determined off that. The consistency of your thumbnail, your intro, your outro of a video. So you got YouTube channels don't have an intro or an outro. Black Rambo got 2-point-something million people. Can't even monetize. I looked at his channel. Homie, look at your titles. When you start the video out, you start pointing the gun. When you see the other people, it starts the channel out, picking the gun up, explaining the gun, holding the gun that way. We come pointing the gun. We don't know. And when we say something, I'm that nigga hating. All right, man, let me stop. I'm telling you, homie, I ain't putting you down. I'm saying, come on, nigga, let's grow with us.
This whole conversation, I never said you was hating.
Well, I'm listening to your response because you keep saying, so I'm telling you, it's not just your channel.
Yeah.
So when I said that, you said, so I'm saying, homie, we all losing as black content creators on YouTube because we don't know, is what I'm saying. I ain't picking on all of us. Saycheese TV, Terrence Gangster, all of us. And I can show you.
That's the problem a lot of time that we have where it's like we don't listen. We so distracted about who the messenger is, we not listening to the message. And I had to learn that as I've grown older. Like a lot of times I won't, and I really have to really fight myself with this because I'm still like this. Like if you're a person I really don't care to listen to, I won't even listen to what the hell you talking about. But sometimes, bro, you got to take a step back and just listen. That's the hardest thing to do, is listening, because we always want to interrupt. We always want to get our point off. I do the same thing too. And I say I take accountability for that. But everything that he's saying is right, bro. Like, and it seems like he really do care because he don't have to do this. The stuff that he's learning from them, because like he said, bro, they own this is their platforms, right? How many of us really go and read YouTube and read what, like, when we get the little emails about the policy changing or information change, how many of us really go through and read it and really see? How many of us have really watched YouTube videos on how to monetize our videos? How to get the hours up there to 3,000, 4,000 hours? How many of us really pay attention? How many of us really care? We all, and see, like I said, what I had to do, I had to fall back because I didn't care at first. I had to fall back. I started just looking at other videos. I look at their thumbnails. I look at their titles. You feel me? I'm like, oh, okay, so let me try this. Let me flip. Let's try new things. That's why I don't like to be limited. When you got a channel and you start something, and that's all, like with us, bro, all we do is try to keep people in a box. And the people that goes outside that box, we feel like it's weird, crazy. They turn on us, they this and that. Like a lot of us don't want to be inside this box, bro, where you just care like you just think we're this. I had to get away from that. Like when people always was just noticing me as the guy who had badass females ran his brand, bro, I was like, bro, I don't want to be known for that shit. I've been known for certain shit like that when it comes to females since I was legit. Like I don't care about that shit no more, dog, because I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Them motherfucking females do not care about me. It's only a few, but they don't care about me, bro. They did what they did, and they gone, bro. I don't see nobody rocking my shit like they used to, and that might be a testament to my fault. Like I don't have the capital that I used to. Shit got expensive. Trump want to come in and do tariffs and do other shit, so now I gotta find other ways to get the capital back up to get my brand, because it ain't gonna stop. You get what I'm saying? Like my brand has not stopped. Everything I understand. I file my taxes. I know what, stuff that I could do. Like I'm working on understanding how to, get my business credit right, so I could get some business credit. I could get a business loan or whatever. Like I'm trying to study this game, but also sacrifice so much while doing this. And bro, let me tell you something. Ain't nobody giving me a fucking hand. Ain't nobody investing money into me. Like nobody. So just to think how far I have came with this off me just being me spending money on ads, me spending money on clothing, merch, everything, bro. A lot of these people don't even have that. I got it, and I be trying to do so much and carry so much, bro, that I really be putting myself through a lot. You get what I'm saying? It would have been easy if I had a team that really supported me, but like I get where Charleston coming from. When it's dealing with us, bro, and let's just be real, bro, it's hard. It's hard doing business with us because we don't listen. We not intaking what the message is. We just thinking about who's saying it and how he's saying it, and we in our feelings a lot of time, bro. You gotta exit that. When it come to business, bro, you gotta take the feelings out of it and listen. If this can help you grow your business, then do it. Because a lot of time, bro, in this world, in this environment, they don't want to give out the game, bro. And if they do, they're gonna put in something that you definitely ain't gonna go pay attention to, and that's literally what they have done. They literally put stuff out and we don't pay attention to it. It's right there. If you go to YouTube and go to go under this, the same thing with Facebook, bro. I literally TikTok, they tell you how to do this stuff. Now with TikTok, I didn't take advantage of that because I got over 200K followers on TikTok. Do I care about this shit? Not really, but I should, because that could help me grow my shit. But trying to balance all this and still do this, still work all these hours, still trying to work 50 hours a week, over 50 hours a week, whatever, and do certain stuff, bro. Like, bro, it's tiring mentally, emotionally, spiritually. It's tiring. On top of having a 14-year-old that's about to be 15 that loves to have all of your attention. So it's a lot that goes on to this, man. Maybe as I get older and I still keep grinding and stuff and time frees up, I get my saving back up, things will get better for me. But right now, man, I'm at a standstill with this shit. Because even though sometimes I see good reviews, sometimes I be like, bro, I had this many people watch and I only got this many likes. Shit, yesterday I ain't even sent out my videos to nobody, bro. And I'm about to stop doing that shit. Because I don't even, like I said, my bros hit me, but I don't know who really watch my shit. I don't know who really care to see me win for real. Like, they'll tell me the shit if they like, if we talking, but for real, I don't know who watches my shit. I don't know who really supports me. Crazy part about it is, in our community, we don't support the people we know, but we'll support a celebrity that we don't know that is gonna shit on the whole program, like shit out on our whole culture. That's the thing with the Diddy situation, bro. We always talking about tearing the black man down, but we don't never think about how the black man tore other black people down just to get in position to be celebrated by the white people. Cause he clearly was like, that was his main goal. You get what I'm saying? Like, you that was your main goal, bro. And people want to say this and that. Like, everybody got their own story. It's three sides to a story. They side, the other person's side, and the truth. And 9 times out of 10, that third one, the truth, ain't gonna always be told. Only God knows that. So, but let me get into this other clip real quick.
Nigga, some bad ass publicity. I bought them from the motherfucker. So I'm saying, nigga, I'm understanding this. That's why you want to get away from this. Nike Air Jordan. And Jordan got fucked in that deal. But boy, that was a good fucking, wasn't it? We got the opportunity for them same deals, nigga. If we can with this, and nigga, them executives been whispering in my ear. Get away from your people. Get away from your people. They're negative, and they are. Look at their titles. Look how they're painting pictures of you. This is how they steal your people from you, nigga. Because they can sit you down and show you where your people fucking over you. Not that they stealing from you, but look how big you can be. But because we don't understand, they do. We think we know, they know. We just doing something to eat, survive, and pay a bill. So we think once we get the money, it's good. Nah, homie. The money you supposed to be getting, YouTube is getting. And just giving you the shells of it for the views. The advertising sponsorship money is Jordan's money they keep.
'Tis the season for savings with Uber Eats. Get $15 off your first Sephora order.
Nigga, when you understand that, you don't keep coming back here, nigga, losing. You try to play for them brands and deals. And I'm saying, nigga, me, you together could have been had us a deal if we strategically sat down.
So you said that you're painted in a negative light, right? You told me 2-3 years ago, you said, if I still was the activist that I used to be, nobody would care. But because I got on the internet and screamed and yelled and said the most outrageous shit, people grew to like me.
Well, I still do that. I still do the exact same thing.
So let me ask you.
But except as a community activist, I do it as a comedian. You don't paint me as a comedian.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
People.
You say Charleston White goes off. You don't say Charleston comedically goes. So I'm asking you a question. You keep taking me back to 2-3 years ago. Sean, I've outgrown that statement. I'm more polarizing than I was 2 or 3 years ago. Because I'm with these big names now saying the same shit. So what I'm saying is, you keep going back to 2 or 3 years ago. I'm not that today.
I think people know whatever you say now, it's coming from a character standpoint.
No, they don't. That's why he's still mad about what I'm saying. That's why so listen, homie, you're saying what you think people think. I'm saying, homie, the same people that's paying you on YouTube is trying to pay me outside of YouTube. I don't make no money on no social media platform. No social media platform. Because social media platforms, if they don't strategically do it, paintbrush as the 5-year-ago crazy man. Not the man they've known as a youth advocate that's in character, that's now doing comedy and movies. They're still going back to the crazy goes off man. That's why it's so hard for them to monetize the crazy going off man, because their channel hadn't caught up to the new man. You keep going back there, and that's where y'all keep taking me. I'm not back there anymore. Y'all hadn't watched me grown. Y'all stayed back there where I don't go off anymore. Because when I go off, I lose shows. I don't go off anymore. People take stuff that I said years ago and things that I say on Instagram playing music and make it their clickbait. But nigga, I don't go off no more. I explain, I break down. I teach. New words. And that's what YouTubers don't understand. I used to think Hassan Campbell was stupid. Rock your snot box. See, him and Vladimir were hip way back then. Even asking me a question about, hey, I heard you was doing a stop the violence venue with a mother who baby was Kill. As positive as that was, just that word alone. It's words that it's negative. Whether we think it's not, we don't understand the algorithm. So all of our titles, because we lack education, we lack a wide range of words in our brains to use when we're writing and typing. Because we didn't go to English school, we didn't go to film, so we don't know what words but what we know. And I'm saying what we know, that's how we're getting robbed on these platforms. Our wordplay. That's why it can go green and they turn it yellow. And you say, man, I put it through woo-woo-woo. We don't know. And nobody's taking the time to know if don't nobody say, hey, we're going to get you a deal. Don't do this. Don't do that. Homie, that's why you see nobody with major deals come do YouTube interviews. Because the wordings, who's the brand? Well, find out the platform. What questions are there? Homie, I learned that from 6ix9ine when I done that 20 verses with him. His team and everybody controlled the thumbnail. I learned that. And I'm saying, why they doing that? Nigga, we don't know. We don't know. So it was for his image, his branding. Did you saw right after that, nigga, they had a kid movie with him out. He talking a kid cartoon, and he just got on his 20 verses talking branding. So then they started taking him through everywhere, cleaning his image up for branding. And he never came to one social media, YouTube platform. Because they know you guys' paintbrush could hurt the branding. That's all I'm saying. So if you don't heard me anything, this could help or hurt a brand. Nigga, you helped build this brand by putting a light on it and told me I could do this. I said, no, I couldn't. I never believed it. I went further than what you and I expected. And I got some new information.
You know what's so crazy about that last video? I wonder, now that I think about it, all the ass shaking and all the shit that I used to post, I wonder how much that hurt my brand. Because I know it did, because I've lost hella followers all that. But it also helped my brand. But did it bring a negative light to me in a sense? And that's just the environment in the world I lived in. Like, don't get me wrong, bro. Like, I can't help who I am. You feel me? Like, or what trauma or what world I came from. Trying to get outside that world and reteach myself and rebrand myself has been one of the most challenging things in life. But don't get me wrong, bro. I miss some of my toxic ways and toxic days. You feel me? Like, I miss that shit. I miss having, beautiful females rocking my shit or rocking my brand with the panties and everything. And that's the thing, man. I don't know if it really hurt my brand or not, because it's like, why when I do it, it's a problem, but Victoria's Secret could do it and it's not a problem. It's just more sexy or classy. Like, I don't get, like, do we have to look for these brand deals? Is that the only way we make money? And what's going on with the black businesses where we can't get together and we can't get our brand to these YouTubers or these streamers to rock our brand, and we connect with our own people, bro? That's the problem I be having a lot of time. It's like we always feel like we got to change up and be something that we not for the other side, right? Because they got all the money and stuff. But if we come and switch that, that's why I say I'm always in the catch-22. Like, I understand it from a point of view of branding and shit like that, like trying to navigate through this and not pushing a negative light, because I'm not even on this. I feel like it's a balance, because I've also heard that all publicity is good publicity. You get what I'm saying? So it just depends on who's around you and how you're feeling at that time. Because like I said yesterday, we was talking about my homie, me and Jared was talking about the 2170 Big Bank shit. He was just like I said, bro, that's some kid shit of how niggas want to still talk about the streets. And that's like I said, bro, I don't want to promote something that I know is gonna cause you trauma. Like that's one thing I think my kids would respect of me. I don't try to put my old school trauma or all shit that I went through on them. I don't even like taking them to where I'm from, because I don't want them to glamorify and think this shit is cool. Like I know they're more mature than that, especially my daughter tell you, she like, I'm just so mature. I don't have time for these little games. And I tell her, that's because half of the shit I try to show y'all that it's only gonna cause y'all more trauma. It's gonna cause you trauma that you can't get rid of. You just gotta learn to cope with the shit. And it ain't no fun. Like, bro, you put yourself in these predicament, and then you got people that'll leave you high and dry and out, bro. Like, people just gonna leave you in the dust, especially in our community, bro. We see somebody climbing up, instead of us going up there to ask them how we can get there, we trying to find a way to pull them back down where we're at. Because we don't want nobody to outdo us. Instead of us coming together and try to figure out how we can learn or how we can gather the knowledge to do our own thing, we looking to do a negative thing. And that's what I think Charleston White is saying now. It's like, y'all pushing me to this side. Now, mind you, I might be saying it wrong. I might be looking at it wrong. But it's like, I'm trying to give y'all the game, and y'all making me not even want to deal with y'all anymore. And I've gotten to that point. And that's be the hardest thing, because I do everything I do for my black community. I love black people, but they push you to a side where you don't even want to deal with them, because their level of mental and the level of thinking is so, bro, it's just so childish sometimes, bro. Like, you rather got down, I can't even have a conversation with you because you want to twerk all day long. Or you want to watch this love and hip hop shit that don't do us no good, while you got shit going overseas and genocides, and Trump over there genociding Gaza, and you got Israel goddamn literally playing with goddamn using Trump as a puppet for their own benefits. It's just like, bro, it's real life going out here. And I was talking to this lady today. She was like, man, it's money out here still. And I'm like, man, maybe I'm just missing something. Because I know it's money out here, but, bro, it's way harder to really, like, to get to it, to me. Like, everybody can say it's this, and that, but, bro, like, for what people are paying, that ain't enough money. Like, it's money, but it's not, like, bro, enough to even where you could take a breather some days, bro. I don't even remember the last time I really had a good, like, I could take a deep breath and be comfortable. Like, it's not too many days like that. And I know everybody see tax time coming up. Wait and see tax time coming up and see how many people put that money to the side to start a business or invest it, and watch how many people go out here and just buy a whole bunch of stuff they don't really need. It's like, it's going to be the same mentality. So you have to break away from that. When your mentality outgrows that, or you feel like you have hit a stage where you're just trying to grow, sometimes you got to leave people behind. You got to cut them off. That's exactly why when my homie Jared asked me about certain people that we grew up with, I'm not going back that route, because I've outgrown them niggas. I've been outgrown them. And I already know it. Like, I don't care how much a person miss you, bro. You can't pay me back for what you put me through, dog. Because all that shit is going to do is bring me more trauma, and then I'm going to end up in some shit that I don't want to be in, because I'm really going to want to hit you, dog. It ain't no coming back from certain shit when it comes, especially when it comes to, like, us. Like, black people sometimes, bro, be your biggest downfall, man. And I hate to say that, but it be us sometimes. It be us a lot of the time. Let me get into these next two videos so I can get up out of here.
Do Say Cheese TV numbers because of the substance with a smaller channel. This what he and I noticed. We did an interview in the dark. Energizer put that money. That's a big sponsorship. A big sponsorship. You're not noticing the type of commercials that you bring for sponsorships. These same people will sponsor you outside of YouTube because you have a platform that brands people. Mm-hmm. But you don't understand that. You think,
I do. No, go ahead, but I do understand that.
So I'm saying, if you know that, then you would understand your titles and your thumbnails is the reason it's hurting our numbers now.
Bro, our last 5 interviews did over 1 million views.
They could do more, son.
Over 1 million.
They can do more. I'm watching the other people do more in 1 or 2 days with titles and thumbnails. That's what I've been telling, man. Change it. I'm seeing that's how they getting us. But this is what y'all do. You'll never put me smiling, looking presentable. It's always a nigga that matter. Listen, homie, listen. You laughing, nigga.
I'm not.
So homie, you laughing. But nigga, why do you think when they put our pictures on the news, it's always it's never, homie, listen. You don't understand, nigga.
Bro, because you could have called me and told me this.
I did. I have. I've been telling you for a year. I've been. It ain't just telling you this. I told you that, nigga. I've been telling you this for a year. Take it. So I quit saying it. I've been saying it for a year. Called you for a year. Not only you, everybody. I publicly say this to people. So let me publicly say it now. This is why I'm saying I've outgrown y'all. Y'all keep bringing me to YouTube. I'm saying, my nigga, I'm selling out shows everywhere I go. We done 2 shows in Dallas, nigga. We can do 4 now. I can go get Charleston White. I can get all these big names, and Mac, we can do a Say Cheese TV tour. Me and DJ Academic talk about it, nigga. Come on, my nigga, we done one before, and that's what I'm saying. Stop bringing me back to YouTube. Nigga, let's go to the stages. Say Cheese TV production. God damn it. Nigga, don't you know me and you on the stream, what that'll do? So I'm saying, no, nigga, I'm outgrowing y'all. Good money, yeah. Brand-wise, it's not good for the brand. It's not good for the brand. And I'm saying, nigga, why we all us over here? Okay, I'm outgrowing it. So it ain't nothing personal.
No, I get it.
You know, this ain't nothing personal. Nigga, I'm outgrowing this. I want a TV deal. This don't get you that. This keeps you here. That's why everybody here can't come off and sell merchandise. That's the objective, is to grow. And I'm saying, my nigga, don't you know what me and you could have did on just our relationship in a different entity, even in comedy? We done it. Why wouldn't we run it back? Because my nigga don't believe in me. But let me go prove him, nigga. I'm doing weekends. I got 5 shows this weekend in Detroit. You know how much money I'm gonna leave with? And they about to have a 6th show. Hey, can I put 607 Monk on the show? You can put whoever you want, Charles. Can I put Woody on the show? You can put whoever you want, Charles. Me and you can do the same thing, huh? That's all I'm saying. So why not take me out the title, nigga, so we can sell tickets over here? He can't sell tickets. Yeah, he can't sell tickets. We can. Yeah. Nah, nigga, you would have been way better just letting him say it and not even putting me in the title.
So that's what this is what all this is about.
Oh no, this is not what this is about. This is what I'm saying. Every black person is hurting every black person. He could have got a brand deal.
I thought we was running the play, honestly.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
No. We wasn't running the play until I called and said, let's run the play. Till I called and said, tell that nigga, don't take it personal. I'm the one said, let's run the play. Cause I'm the playmaker. Y'all ain't. I'm the one sitting back saying, man, this nigga benefit way more. Hey, son, listen, I'm finna do this. Tell that nigga Oshino, nigga, don't get mad. Tell him don't get mad. No. I said, no, I'm the one called and said, nigga, don't get mad. Let's run the play. Let's set this up and stage this for a sit down. But if I wouldn't have did that, it wouldn't have been no play. See, this is what I know.
I was building up the play.
But no, you can't build up without me knowing. Because you know what I'm saying? If you disrespect me, everybody tried to build up a play from 607 Monk, include him.
Yeah.
I fell out with my brother for fucking with 607 Monk. Yeah. I fell out with Will. I fell out with a bunch of niggas, real life street stars, only for me to go back myself and fuck with 607 Monk.
Right.
You can't middleman no relationship with me and another man. If 2 men got a problem, 3 men can't solve it.
No, for sure.
So this is what I'm saying. So it would have been, so I went and got 607 Monk. Watch what me and him do in the comedy world. Every booking I get, I tell him I'm bringing 607 Monk and I'm gonna pay him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay him. Everybody, he don't even know I'm doing this in rooms. And I hated this nigga one time. For what? For nothing. For nothing. So he.
Imagine if you had a little more time. Time to connect. Time to talk, share, love, and care. Our innovations help you care faster.
So that video touched me. Like I said, if y'all watch any of my old videos, I always talk about how my bro CJ be trying to get me to collide with some like our old classmates. That nigga might be one. Him, Nate, and Jerry. They might be the only 3. My mom and kids too. Like the only 3. Like only people I know that see a vision where it's like, bro, you supposed to be bigger than what you are right now. That's the vibe they give me. Do I feel like I hold myself back sometimes? Probably so. I just don't like fucking with everybody, bro. Everybody just have their own agendas. And you're not finna goddamn use me in a way where it's like, and like I said, this might be ego. It might not, I might be reading it wrong, but I've been through so much shit, man. I don't even want to, sometimes, bro, I don't even want to go down that route to figure out if I'm wrong or not. maybe as time, like I said before, maybe as I build my financial situation back up and I get a little breather, maybe I'll think about it. But like I said, bro, I've been screwed so many times trying to be the one that open up doors for motherfuckers. Bro, I did so much shit that I would never get the credit for because it's not on camera. Don't nobody really say shit about it. You ain't gave niggas jobs before. You ain't killed kids out of defects. Like, bro, I done a lot of shit, bro, that just ain't gonna never get the recognition that I feel. And that's when I was looking at Wale's situation with his mental health. I think I understand really what he was going through. Because at first I was like, bro, he being real emotional. But now, like, when you put so much into stuff and you do so much for other people and they'll celebrate other people, like they'll celebrate the people that you know ain't doing no good by the people, and you really trying to go by the book and do things right by people, that shit gonna bother you a while. Because it's like, damn, should I just be crossing niggas too and worrying about myself? Like, I ask myself that question a lot of times, bro. Like, I've been so unselfish with people, giving people my last so many times, to the point where it's like, bro, should I be like, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna just worry about me and my kids and my family. Plenty of times, dog. Like, and it's like I question so many things. So these type of videos really touch me, and I can talk about them because I be going through the same thing, bro. Like, yeah, this is my brand. Same goes, different struggle. SGDS. Oh, MQ, bro. That's who I'm missing. My brother Q. Always, like, he seen the bigger picture always. That's why he used to jump on here, because he seen the vision. Even though he couldn't be on it like he wanted to, I know he's seen it. And he was so, like, he would be so proud of me right now, dog. And I really miss my partner in crime, because it's like, I feel alone doing this shit a lot now, bro. And you know what I mean? Like, I really feel like alone, like, just doing this shit. And it's cool. Maybe God set it up for me to be this way. Maybe he felt like I had to be the one to just be, I need to be by myself. I need to focus on me right now. I need to do me. You feel me? I don't need nobody else right now. Get me? So everything happens for a reason, but that's like a person I miss to death, because even if he wasn't on here, he would give me advice. He'll be in, in my chats. He'll be in there, bro. Like, so you miss that. You miss having that supporter. Like, you have somebody that's always, is gonna be there for you. And like I said, bro, it's not gonna come, and to be for real, it's not gonna come from your family and friends, bro. A lot of times it don't come from your family and friends. So, like, when you on your grind and you trying to be independent doing this, it's way more difficult and stressful than it is when you just doing it and you thinking you looking for a deal or a brand. Like, I'm trying to really accomplish something independently. Well, I could say, bro, I ain't take a dime. Or when I say it, it's just a partnership. Like, it's just a partnership, but he don't own shit. He can't take my rights. He can't have other, but I'm trying to build something without selling out or feeling like I got to do something because this shit ain't working. Like, I want this shit to work so bad. And I'm thanking God that I have been able to just be a little consistent with this, because I've seen the growth. But don't get me wrong, bro. This shit is hard, bro. I tell my brother Jared that all the time, bro. Like, this shit, he think it ain't hard, bro. This shit is hard. I tell them niggas like that, bro. If you don't think it's hard, then y'all do it consistently. On top of everything else you gotta do, because you gotta think about it, bro. You gotta go through. You gotta cut. You gotta find the material. You gotta at least, like, unless you just gonna find the material, ask questions, have people on there and give your opinion on it without doing the research. I'm a research type of person. That's why y'all see I'm on here. I'll be researching it with you sometimes, because a lot of times I don't have the time to just go back and research it right then and there. I mean, before, so I'll do it right here with y'all. But man, and then you gotta, screen record the videos. You gotta save it. You gotta put it in the MP4 converter. You gotta do certain stuff like that. Then you gotta write the description, think of a title. Then you gotta market it. You gotta send it out. You gotta send it to your Facebook, send it to your Twitter, just for the shit to get views and all this shit. But it's a lot that goes behind it on top of everything you got going on personally. And a lot of people don't see the grind. They don't see the late nights. They don't see none of this shit, bro. They don't see the people. Like, they don't see none of this. But once you start catching attraction to other people, like, that's not your family or friends, and it's just people that really relate to you, and they're strangers. That's when everybody want to catch on the train and jump on, bro. Like, and I'm the type of motherfucker, I will kick you off before you even try to jump on that bitch. Don't even play with me, bro. And this girl, like I said, this girl called me. She said, "Why you so stern?" And I never really even thought of myself like that until I really had to listen to me talk. Like, I'm really in like that, bro. Like, I'm really, you wouldn't think I was this stern, disciplined, but I guess over time, man, just having kids, bro, you become this person, you become stern. And I could tell it bothers some females. Some females like it, some females can't deal with it because they have that same alpha mentality where they ain't finna let you tell them nothing. So let me get into this last video, and then I'm done for the day, y'all.
And a short, small list of that. Short, small list of that. So all I'm saying is, it's noticeable to others outside of us because we're on the inside looking out. They're on the outside looking in, looking to pull out. See what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is YouTube is not going to let black people be what they want to be unless it's painted in a negative light. Because that's what we fit our algorithm, which I'm not complaining. It don't affect me one way or another except brand deals. I'm looking for brand deals because that's what got Kobe, Jordan, and everybody else over there. That's why none of us are getting deals, homie. We're YouTubers. Well, you guys are. You're not streamers. You're not content creators. You're not media outlets. You're YouTubers. That's the difference. But everybody stuck on YouTube can't think outside of that. So I'm saying everybody on YouTube, how can you make your following transition in the market and brand sales? And that's what I've been able to do. That's what they're looking at. 5 years from now, YouTube won't produce no money because of the stipulations.
They said that 10 years ago.
Yeah, well, we see it now. More and more black people making more and more less. So it's small things that we don't know that they know that we're not learning that's tweaking our numbers and our money and our value. So that's all I'm saying. I just
so 2026, you're not doing as many interviews as you were this year.
Homie, we gotta go to streaming. This is good for this is, I don't do many now. Yeah, I don't do many now. Outside, shit, our brother do them now. But I'm trying to make myself less accessible to a YouTube crowd. So I can go over there to the arenas. If that's what you're trying to do, that's what you want, that's what you have to do. Get off YouTube if you want arena sales. Limit your access to your content. Because your platform is the paintbrush to whatever. So it's a reason why a lot of celebrities, homie, don't do YouTube interviews. I didn't understand it first. But if you want to grow, you have to understand it. Yeah, you have to.
What, I mean, we hear it now, so, I mean, do you feel like you had a great 2025?
Hell yeah, this is my best year. This was my year to grow and to grow apart from the people that can't grow with me. This was a year of reckoning. Yeah, like Diddy. Yeah, this was a year of reckoning. Because when I stand around and look where I made this success, I don't see any familiar faces. And I tried to bring a lot of people with me. Yeah, and I stand around and look, homie, I don't know nobody at this level. And I don't hear nobody clapping for me. And it reminded me, nigga, didn't nobody clap for the rise. They didn't understand it. They critiqued it. They talked about it. So, nigga, how they gonna clap for the success? They didn't clap for the rise. A lot of people just along for the ride. Not this Say Cheese TV hadn't been clapping. Sean Cotton been clapping. Sean Cotton said this. Aiden Ross said that. But they're two different platforms, have nothing to do with what you feel about me. See what I'm saying? So yeah, now nigga, I'm back vulnerable. I don't know nobody. I don't know who to trust. Because everybody I trust either talk about me, don't talk to me, and nigga, I helped everybody. So maybe this is what they say when it's lonely at the top. My mama said this is what God wants you to be, nigga. Because you trying to take everybody with you. You trying to help everybody. Nigga, my debit card, I lost my debit card the other day. When I got to the hotel, my phone was fucked up. Nigga, I went out, spilled some juice on my phone, couldn't unlock my phone to pay for my room. I couldn't think of one person to call, nigga, that I know. That I had never, hey, I ain't think of one person I called, say, man, can you pay for me a room? I told several people. Nigga, when them people hung up, they didn't say, man, let me see if I can pay for your room. Nigga, it made me look at the world different. Nigga, I done gave out all this money. But them hoes came, Rollo came. But no, nigga, I couldn't think of one person to call. So I'm saying, nigga, why help people who can't help you if you need help? And nigga, they ain't helping you be successful. When I look out the people who I call my friends, I see more of my family and my friends supporting that fake page that's scamming people. And I look at my real page, I don't see one like, one share, one nothing. But nigga, I see y'all like everybody else shit. Won't share nothing, but I don't take it personal. I use that as the motivation to say, I don't know nobody shit, nigga, cause y'all didn't help me. And when I look at it, nigga, y'all are really waiting for me to fall, including the SayCheese TV platform. Y'all waiting for me to fall. That's why every time I go negative, nigga, it's rushed to be shown. Aiden Ross won't never paint me in a negative light. He won't even let it, he'll clip it out. He'll edit it. Because he know he controls the narrative of the perspective of what his crowd see me as. I'm just so good on other platforms, homie. I can explain anything to make people understand. So I'm good. Y'all ain't helping me be good. Y'all paint me in a picture, nigga, for the world not to like me. I just beat y'all. The whole internet, I've beaten the internet, cause I haven't lost to it. Because while y'all are trying to get paid from it, I'm trying to understand it. What moves it? Why all of us are addicted to it? Why does it control the elements of the world? And is it really the mark of the beast? So nigga, I'm trying to understand some shit. And I use it to my advantage while I understand it. So I ain't on here if you just bullshitting. Nigga, I'm trying to really, really understand this shit and become an internet genius. So, yeah, I need y'all to keep doing what y'all doing. The world watching.
This is a different Charleston we're getting today.
Yeah, it's real different. Because nigga, y'all hadn't made it to where I made it. I done made it past y'all. I'm bigger than saycheese TV, Vlad TV, The Breakfast Club, you name it. Academics, I'm bigger than all of that. Alone, I'm the most recognizable face in brand than y'all. Because who is Vlad TV? Won't nobody know. Charleston White, everybody knows. So this is what's different. I know I'm bigger because they told me. Y'all stuck on hip hop and rappers. I don't even talk to rappers.
Really, why you don't see I because if you know me, bro, you know I could get a rapper to come on this motherfucker if I wanted to, bro. Like I could get, you know what I mean? Like I could get people if I wanted to. I've done it before, so it's not like you just gotta pay motherfuckers. But bro, you be like during this period of time, bro. Like I'm my mindset and everything, bro. I don't need nobody to do nothing for me, dog. Like I'm gonna keep figuring this shit out, and that's one thing. It hit me is like, bro, I gotta get back to my grind where I'm actually studying and trying to figure out how to really master this shit. Cause a lot of this shit, bro, these niggas they have used the negative light of rappers, hiring these rappers and getting their story to their channel. Like, how much do you know about Sean Cotton? How much do you know about Cam and the real street life people and all these people that just get all these celebrities? You don't know really too much about them. That could be a good or bad thing on that when they shit. Cause it's like once people start, cause like, bro, I'm gonna be real with you. So like, look, I was going back last week and I was like, bro, somebody said like, damn, bro, $1 million worth of game and Drink Champs ain't had a viral moment in a minute. And I look at their numbers and I'm like, damn, it ain't the same. You feel me? Like, it's only so much you could talk to about the same with the same rappers and their stories and all this shit, bro. It's almost like, bro, it's getting repetitive. But when you talk in sports, you could talk politics, you could talk mental health, you could talk relationships, you could do things that other people can't do. I think a lot of time people be scared to get on this motherfucker because they think I'm gonna embarrass them, especially females, dog. Like, you can't come at me like a regular nigga, dog. I ain't one of them niggas out there. I'm very intelligent when it comes to this. You feel me? Don't get how I write or how I portray sometimes on this bitch. Like, don't get it confused. You feel me? Like, I can show you a whole bunch of shit, just shut all this shit down. Like I'm that. But I put a lot up on me and I do a lot of shit myself. So I probably won't get as further along as fast as everybody else because I put so much pressure on me just to do the shit. Like, if I'm gonna pay somebody to do it, I wanna know what the fuck I'm doing too. So whatever they're doing, I know when they're fucking up. Even when I said I'm gonna get to a point where I'm trying to cut back from cussing. I don't think I cuss as much on this one as I usually do. You get what I'm saying? Because I do understand that, like, that can affect, if I did want to get brand deals or ads more, like, it's gonna affect it. So I'm trying to work on different things, and I just don't want people to feel like, oh, he gotta use a curse word to fill in his sentence every time. Nah, bro, I can give you a very, very nice, good conversation and make you look stupid with or without the cuss word, dog. It just depends on my mindset and how I feel that day. Cause you like, it's just, that's what it depends on. But man, we as black people, just take, like, I know a lot of people don't like Charleston White, but man, just take in the information that he's saying, bro. Like, we gotta stop listening to all these other people that don't understand business, don't understand who controls these apps. Like, ain't none of these apps ran by black people. So you gotta understand, you gotta go back and read what their requirements is, what they're trying to strike, how they trying to keep us from making money, and just really, I don't even think they're trying to keep us from making money. I just feel like we gotta adapt and learn how to adjust to certain things, and not try to put out the same negative input. Like, all you putting out is rappers going at each other, they beefing and all this stuff, people dying, people losing their kids, bro. The worst thing is seeing a mother a mother cry over a child, bro. And we glamorize that cry like it's funny, like it's real funny, and you don't know how that crowd feel to watch somebody, especially somebody you love, crying because they know they'll never see their child no more. And we literally on here, like, literally praising it, or we think it's cool, or we think it's funny, or stuff like that, bro. Like, ain't nothing funny about losing anybody you love. And a lot of times, like I said, bro, we like to glorify our struggles and trauma and make it look cool. Not being able to sleep at night ain't cool, bro. Waking up with PTSD because you have been traumatized from shooting, or you've been traumatized from just certain situations all your life where you can't even sleep, you get cold sweats, your mind is everywhere. All the domestic violence and all the crap you have seen, bro, like, it's a lot to adjust to. It's a lot to heal from and be able to get to a point where you could just cope, especially when you don't have nowhere to have you don't have no peace nowhere. You can't come home and get no peace. You can't, it's a lot of things that just be going on, bro. Like, and a lot of time with black males, man, we keep everything inside, then we shut down, and then once a person hit us, as far as like hit a triggering point, then we explode. And exploding leads to things that can lead to a lot of more drama and a lot of more things that can cause us to lose everything we have built. That's why I stay away from certain things, because I've worked too hard to build everything, and man, every day I feel like I'm gonna lose it. Like, I hate certain things I have to do just to grind, bro. Like, just dealing with these stupid behind apps and just dealing with stupid behind people every day, bro. Like, the sacrifice you have to go through just to make sure, like, being independent and you are able to fund everything on top of paying your bills, on top of giving your kids the little stuff they want. Like, it's a lot, bro. But I ain't gonna keep y'all, man. This is episode 77. I am your host, Ajay Brown. If you're new to the channel, like I said before, please click the like, the subscribe button, and I'm out, y'all. Rest in peace to my brother.